everyone, it's Julia here from Inflorescence Designs. Today we are going green to celebrate Earth Day by making a reusable grocery bag with used jeans. So let's begin. You will need to cut your jeans up to eliminate the thick side seams. If you are using old flare jeans as I am, make sure your pieces are rectangular. Each pair of jeans makes one side of the bag, so you will need 2 pairs for this project. Once your pieces are cut, place your pieces right sides together and sew using a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Sew all 4 cut pieces together to create one side of your bag. You will need to repeat the same process to create the other side of your bag. Once you have made both front and back pieces, press your seams open. Once pressed, trim your piece to 21 inches wide by 23 inches long. For this project, I'm embellishing my bag with a piece from a panel that is made by Treasured Threadz. Cut out the square you want from the panel, leaving about a 1/2 inch extra around the piece. For this project, I am also using Treasured Threadz Fusible Fleece. You want the fusible fleece to be the exact size, or just shy, of the image on the panel. Line up the fusible fleece on the opposite side of the image and press to secure. Next, we are using HeatnBond Lite Sewable. Place the HeatnBond Lite sewable strip textured side down and press to adhere. Remove the paper backing and fold over the edge of the fabric and press to adhere. Repeat for all 4 sides. Next, center your panel to the front of your bag. Using SpraynBond basting spray, spray the wrong side of your panel piece and press to temporarily adhere to your fabric. Next, stitch using a zigzag, straight, or blanket stitch to adhere your panel to the front of your bag. Continue by adding your handle to the front and back of your bag. Align the handle for the front with the edge of the panel and stitch to secure. Only stitch the length of the panel and use the handle on the bag front as a guide for the back. Next, place your bag front and back right sides together. Stitch using a 3/8 inch seam allowance down one side, across the bottom, and back up to the other side. Continue by cutting out a 5-inch square from the bottom corners of the bag. Then, pull together the opening and sew a 3/8 inch seam allowance along each side. Next, we will work on the lining. Place your lining pieces right sides together and sew 3/8 inch all the way down and around the bottom, leaving an opening on the side, just as we did with the outside of the bag. Cut a 5-inch square from each of the corners of the lining. Once cut, pull the side seams together and sew with a 3/8 of an inch seam to secure. Carefully press your side seam. To secure the side seam, we are using HeatnBond hem tape. Measure the hem tape for the seam and cut. Place in the seam and press. Make sure it is completely covered by the seam before using your iron. Repeat for the other side. Now it's time to join the lining to the outside of the bag. Slip the outer bag into the lining with the right sides facing together and align your side seams. Make sure to tuck your handles in so you don't sew them. Align the rest of the bag top and stitch around with 3/8 of an inch seam. Once sewn, pull the main portion of your bag out through the hole in the lining. Carefully stuff the lining back down into the bag. Press the top in place. Then, sew around the top with a 1/4 of an inch seam, securing the handles in place again to create a loop for the next step. To make the bag more sturdy for groceries, we are adding plastic canvas to the bottom of the bag. The plastic canvas measures 10 inches by 11 inches, and you can roll it up and stick it through the opening in the lining and press it down into the bottom of the bag. For a touch of fun, we're adding one of the waistbands from the jeans to our bag. To secure the belt loops in place, I am using HeatnBond fabric adhesive. Simply place a dot of glue and pin to secure until dry. Let's add some more fun to our bag. We're going to use another one of Treasured Threadz fabric panel pieces. We're doing the same as we did before, except this time we're using Fabric Fuse liquid adhesive. We are also going to use PeelnStick fabric fuse to make this a non-sew edition. To use the PeelnStick fabric fuse, simply trace on the paper and cut out slightly smaller than the shape you want. We are adding our Treasured Threadz fabric to a pocket cut out from one of the pairs of jeans we used earlier. Before adding our pocket to the bag, we need to hem the top of the fabric. For this, I am using HeatnBond hem adhesive again. To continue with our no-sew application of this pocket, I am using PeelnStick fabric fuse tape. Simply adhere the tape to the border of your pocket, removing the top layer of paper as you go. Finally, add your pocket to the inside of your bag and press firmly to adhere.